right, good morning and welcome to day 170 on the AT. My name is Mosey and this is Rissaroams. Still at Five Corners. It's about 8 o'clock. Should be leaving in about 15 minutes. Got up, got my stuff all packed and ready to go. Ran down to McDonald's to get some hash browns and some coffee. And yeah, the plan is just to go up Madison today. I actually booked a room at a hut, bunk, whatever, at Madison Springs Hut. I knew I couldn't make it all the way across the presidentials, and I didn't want to get stuck up there with no place to stay and have to take a side trail down to one of those weird huts or campsites. I've heard those trails can be pretty treacherous. So I shelled out the money, and you know what? I'm looking forward to it because I'm gonna have lasagna for dinner tonight, and I'm gonna have a great breakfast in the morning, so it's worth it. Yeah. All right, just got dropped off at Pinkham Notch. Thank you again to Nancy at Five Corners. We are starting the prezzies. I've got about 4 what seem to be decently flat, not so rough miles, and then 4 miles straight up Madison. So here we go. Should be a good day, I hope. And either way, we're ending at a hut with a bed to sleep in and warm food. Yes. While I'm on somewhat flat ground, let's do an ankle update. So far so good. Took off the bandage last night when I showered, and bruising is still minimal. It's a little greenish below the ankle, but not bad. Swelling is almost gone, so that's good news. I will say this morning, walking to McDonald's, it was kind of painful. I found that walking in town hurts worse every time I've walked somewhere around town, in Bethel and just now in Gorham. It starts to feel kind of wonky. It felt worse on my way to McDonald's than on my way back, so you know, that's a plus, I guess. At least it got better. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm walking faster in town because it's flat. Maybe it's the pavement. I don't know, but hiking on it feels fine, so good news. Gosh, oh, it's so beautiful. The leaves on the ground. The weather is fantastic. I'm so happy to be here. So, ankle is still doing good. I've been having some pretty intense knee pain though. Probably the worst I've had in a while. It's in a weird spot. It's not actually like in the knee. It's right above it. And yeah, it's uncomfortable. I don't know what it is, but I've had some real sketchy descents the last 2 days, so I guess that is probably what is up. Also, in case you're wondering, I don't know where the boys are. I haven't heard from them since they said they went to go get Chinese food the other day. If they catch up, they catch up. I love them, and I'm so thankful for everything that they've done for me, helping me with the water crossings, getting me through the notch, sticking with me while I was recovering in Bethel. But I have a goal, and I laid out a plan, and I'm going to follow it. And if they're there for it, fantastic. But I'm not going to sit around and wait on them anymore. I hate to say it because they waited for me, but it is what it is. So yeah, no word from them as of yet. Not sure where they are, but I'm doing my own thing. It's what's best for me. So my first 2 miles this morning, I was moving at about 2 miles an hour, despite the fact it was decently steep there for a second. The last 2 miles, despite them being mostly flat, I've been moving 1 mile an hour since my knee pain set in. Which I will say, it was there was some downhill and there was a lot of stepping over rocks, and so that kind of agitated it. I'm not sure that I should be hiking on it. I'm gonna be honest, it hurts. But also, I already paid for a bunk in a hut tonight, and I'm not letting that money go to waste. So we're not turning around. Yeah, we've got about 4 more miles left in the day. We are almost above tree line. This has been a very steep, very slow climb. I've been taking my time. It's a little after 2 o'clock now. My goal was just to make it to the hut by 5, and I definitely will be able to do that. I have less than 2 miles to go. They will still be very slow miles, but should be good. So as long as I don't miss dinner, I'm good. Wow, this is insane. I'm on the Prezzies. Washington, if all goes according to plan, I'll see you tomorrow. Wow. And there's where I've been. Oh, I love being above tree line. Weather permitting, of course. All right, up some more. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Everyone was warning me about the rocks. They don't know. I'm excited for them. Looking at these mountains, my brain is just going to that scene from Elf. I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. Fantastic. I think it's interesting, some nobos were telling me, like, for me, the last third of my climb of Madison was gonna be the hardest part. I prefer this. I love this stuff. It's wild, and I probably shouldn't be loving it with a broken ankle, but I don't know. This is more fun for me than climbing uphill in a green tunnel. I will say it is taking me a million years to get through here, but that's mostly due to distractions. It's too pretty. It's hard to focus on the ground. All right, I just climbed over all of that. Almost to the peak. So close. It's a long journey. I find the rocks much less fun when I'm going downhill. This is even slower than going uphill. Almost to the hut. I'll be there soon. I'm ready. All right, made it to the hut by 5 o'clock. I got my bunk. There's my view.
Hello and welcome to Madison Hut dinner service on this fine Thursday evening. My name is Andrew and I use he, him pronouns.
Hello, my name is Simon. I'll also be serving you today and I use he, him pronouns.
So, stayed at Madison Springs that night. It was really interesting seeing the other side of the huts. I'd done a work for stay before, but getting to be in there and seeing dinner service and seeing their skits, it was a lot of fun. The crew there was awesome, and I met a lot of cool people staying there. I will say the bunks are incredibly uncomfortable. I would have rather been sleeping on my sleep pad than in the bunk, but the food was great. I ate so much food. I felt gross afterwards. Soup and 2 pieces of lasagna and bread and veggies and cookies and coffee, and yeah, it was a good time.